Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of the Calamity Road playthrough. Last episode we took down the Hive Mind. Today we're going to take down the Perforators. But before we get on with any of that, as a result of taking down the Hive Mind, I'm pretty sure we will indeed be able to start mining up Aerialite. And you may recall on a Sky Island previously, we actually found some Aerialite, but we just weren't able to mine it up. So yeah, it's going to be a fun time today, my friends. But before we get on with anything in today's episode, we've got ourselves a few little bits and bobs here. The thing I want to focus on to start off today's episode is actually this. It is yet another upgrade to our storage system. Only, as you can see in here, we only have 41 slots left, and with a hellstone storage upgrade, it increases the storage capacity of each square up to 120 as opposed to 80 with the demonite here. Interestingly, it turns out we can actually purchase for ourselves a bunch of obsidian. So guess what? That's exactly what I'm going to go and do. I'm going to chuck it within the system here, and I'm hoping that I might be able to make myself some obsidian skin potions. Oh, maybe not. We can make an obsidian skull. That could actually be quite useful. I've just realized something. Why am I trying to make obsidian skin potions when I can probably just purchase them? Oh, I'm so dumb. There they are. So we can get ourselves 5 gold coins from selling these meteorite bars. And there we have it. Right, the obsidian skull, I think for now, could go on in place of the fungal clump. So there we have it. And we're now going to head down to the underworld in search of a whole bunch of hellstone. And while we do so, I just want to, of course, say a massive thank you for all of your lovely support throughout this series. Of course, drop a like if you want to continue supporting these episodes here. I would very much appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on my future content. And if you do want to go one further with your support, you can head on over to pythongb.com/PC if you're in the market for a brand new gaming PC. So here we are, the underworld. We have gotten ourselves a bunch of stuff going on. There we are. Hellstone for your boy. Let's turn on Vein Mine, and then I'll be able to just sort of get this stuff as we go along. Oh, yeah, that was a good amount right there, wasn't it? Yeah, this, my friends, will take no time at all. Oh, mate, I just love Vein Miner. I really, really do. And there we are. There's another 19 right there. We roll down here. We got ourselves another 10. There's another big old... Wow, that's a big, big vein right there. Damn! I mean, you can't deny. Vein Mine. It's pretty darn useful, isn't it? So, in the space of about 30 seconds, we got ourselves 238 bits of hellstone, which is just lovely. Let's go ahead and put all of these bad boys in hither. And hellstone bars. Oh, yeah, right. I haven't got a hell forge. Hey-oh! We have located a hell forge, and that's all we need. All right. Back home we go. Now we'll be able to make ourselves the hellstone bars, and we should be able to get ourselves these hellstone upgrades. Yeah, buddy. All right, so we've got 79 of those, and now, yep, there we are. We need 3 of these hellstone storage upgrades, and then we can simply right-click, and boom, there we have it. We now have a whopping 360 items that can now be stored within our storage system. All right, so what can we make with the rotten matter that we got in the last episode? We've got the teratoma. That actually allows the summoning of the Hive Mind without having to take down one of those cyst things. But aside from that, it's pretty much just the rot ball here. 67 rogue damage, stealth strikes, spawn rain clouds on enemy hits. I mean, is there any reason for us not to make for ourselves a whole bunch of those bad boys? I think we're going to do exactly that. There we are. Rot balls. Maximum stack, 1900. Oh! That's a lot of weaponry right there, isn't it? So then, now the time has come for us to get ourselves up to a Sky Island. Maybe we can get ourselves a whole bunch of lovely Aerialite ores. So, gravitation activated. Let's get ourselves up to the Sky Island. I want to see just how many bits of Aerialite we can get here, and just how much stuff we'll be able to make as a result of getting this stuff. A lot of you folks were sort of hyping up the aero spec Aerialite type gear for being a rogue, so I'm pretty excited to see what's going to happen. Wait, hang on a minute. There's something down here. Hang on a minute. Oh, snap. Look at that. There's actually a little bit of a skylight here. Okay, very good. Can I... Yeah, I can vein mine. Yep, here we go. We just need to mine all this stuff up. That's not the only vein. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a vein on the left, and then actually that is about it. Let's try these rot balls. Ooh, seems to do a pretty crazy amount of damage. Yeah, it does like little nuggets of 10 damage over time. I wonder if that's as a result of the stealth strike, or whether that's just, you know, default. I don't know. All I do know is I'm going to get back home, and we are going to see what we can do with the 161 bits of Aerialite ore that we now have. We can make ourselves a whopping 40 Aerialite. Oh, snap. I think what we need to do is actually grab this out, and then we're going to bring up the recipe browser just so we can see what kind of stuff we can actually make. Oh, look at this! The horseshoe bundle of balloons. Oh, dude, that is going to be such an enormous upgrade. I completely forgot about that, if I'm honest. Look at that. We've got rogue projectile velocity for an accessory. We've got skyline wings. Oh, damn. Aerospec armor. Oh, it requires sunplate blocks and feathers. Cool. Wow. There's a really good amount of stuff that we can make here. We've got turbulence, and we've got sky stabbers. Wow. And feather knives. Wow! Throws a knife which summons homing feathers. So starting off with the almighty, the bundle of horseshoe balloons. Oh, man. Am I in love with the fact that we have this thing now? Excellent. Okay, right. Aerospec armor. Ah. I can't make anything aerospec, and I suspect it might be because I don't have access to a sky mill. Can I make a sky mill? Should we have a bit of a look here? I hope so. Yeah, it looks like we can. So we've got crates, or we also have sun plates, clouds, and rain clouds. I should be able to purchase all of them from this guy. Yep, there they are. Brilliant. Actually, I'm very happy about this because it looks like the sun plate blocks were required for quite a lot of other stuff as well. We do appear to only have ourselves one feather, though. So there we are with the sky mill. Let's get that added here. And now we should be able to... Yep, here we go. We need rogue armor. So there we are. Aerospec headgear for defense. 10% increased rogue damage and 5% increased movement speed. Don't mind if I do there, buddy. And we've already run out of materials because we don't have feathers. Oh, it says sold by the operator after defeating Skeletron. Ah, so we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way for now. Up to the space layer we go. Ah, aero slimes are starting to spawn in, which drop Aerialite ore. Oh, that's actually pretty awesome, to be honest. Yeah, means we don't have to go mining for Aerialite all that much. Alright, I've been grinding feathers for a few minutes here, and, well, I think we're just about done. And I'm pretty darn sure there's going to be a whole bunch of feathers down at this island here. It looks like there is, in fact. Here we are, look at that. We've got ourselves a feather there. Maybe there'll be a couple more down on the ground. Yep, there we go. Few more feathers for your boy. Oh, how many have we got? 12. Not too bad. So the Aerospec chest plate, we've got 7 defense, 3% increased damage, and crit chance. Don't mind if I do. And finally, the trousers, 6 defense. 12% increased movement speed. Alright, so we're going from 29 defense up to 30. Only an increase of 1. But we do have some nice set bonuses. 5% increased movement speed and rogue crit chance. Plus 80 maximum stealth. Taking over 25 damage in one hit will cause a spread of homing feathers to fall. Allows you to fall more quickly and disables fall damage. Oh, so we didn't need to make this in the first place. We could have just maybe gone for wings instead. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Never mind. I mean, do we want to go for wings or do we want to stick with the quad jump? Oh, I don't know. See, if I had that one mod that allowed a dedicated wing slot, then of course I would make the skyline wings. But because we don't have that installed for this series, I think I might just go without the wings for now. We've got the Sky Fringe pickaxe here. 105% pickaxe power, plus 1 range and able to mine hellstone. I mean, by all accounts, it is better than the Deathbringer pickaxe. And if it's got over 100% pickaxe power, I'm pretty sure that means this will also be able to mine up cobalt/palladium, right? So, yeah, let's make it. So I guess the question is this. What do we go for out of all these three? I kind of want to make all three of them. That's the thing. I feel like I'd be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't try to use all three of them. So, turns out I'm going to be needing myself a good amount of sunplate blocks and a whole bunch more Aerialite. Oh, no, hang on. No, we got ourselves a whole bunch, right? So, hang on a minute. We have 36. And, I don't know. Let's start off with the turbulence weapon. There we are. Oh, we got ourselves a decent one as well, which is very, very nice. We've got the Sky Stabber. Should we try and make that bad boy as well? Sure, let's do it. 153 damage. Brought up to 180 with the Ruthless prefix. Damn! And then we've got the Feather Knives. How many of these can I make? 2,500. Sure. So we've got the Turbulent too, which as you can see, it is a thrown spear, rather similar to the Daybreak, but it throws exceedingly fast, and it also seems to spawn little mini tornado type things. We've got the Sky Stabber here. Throws up to 4 gravity-defying spiky balls. Stealth strikes make the balls rain feathers onto enemies when hit. Press right-click to delete all existing spiky balls. Ah, okay, that's kind of cool. And then we've got the Feather Knives. Wow. And the Stealth Strikes throws a volley of knives. So, campfire obtained. We're going to grab ourselves a couple of heart lanterns as well, and then we're going to get right on with trying to make ourselves an arena over at the Crimson biome. Turns out my memory today is at an all-time new level of poor. I already have a Crimson arena because we took down the Brain of Cthulhu up here. Why am I so dumb? Ah, there you are, you son of a gun. Time to get this guy taken down. That's okay damage, but what about the little sludgies? Yep, there we are. I don't actually have any buffs, per se, so I guess we're doing this sort of the old-fashioned way. Woo! 10,000 health is what we need to take down. There's a good amount of stuff on my screen right now. I just need to try and decipher what exactly is going on. Good amount of projectiles. 9,300 health. I mean, yeah, this is kind of easy so far. I don't know what to say. Oh, there we are with the wormies. There we are with the wormies. I keep on pressing the boss checklist button like a big old doofus brain. Ah, oh, darn it. I was moderately close to adrenaline there, but no worries. I'm kind of interested in trying out this live thing here. Maybe we see what it can do. Don't really know, to be honest with you. I mean, there's a good amount of damage being done, it has to be said. I am absolutely here for it. Come on, Wormy, you need to go bye-byes there, son. Oh, and I took damage. Darn it, man. You know, one of these days I might actually get myself some adrenaline. That would be lovely. It really, really would. If I could stop taking damage by all these friggin' projectiles, that'd be lovely. Let's get ourselves a little bit of the old rage buff, shall we? I mean, wow. Looks like we've got ourselves an Eater of Worlds situation going on, only that guy has multiple different health segment things. I've got to be really careful about that, because I imagine that guy will be able to easily take me out of the game with enough hits. Alright, come on. Should we switch back to the Turbulence, see what happens? Sure. Let's friggin' do it. I seem to recall in a previous series that the boss wasn't classed as complete unless you actually went ahead and took down all of the worms as well. So, I mean, you know, I guess we've got to keep an eye on that. There we go. Little bit of adrenaline. Love to see it, my friends. Absolutely trouncing these folks. If we could just get rid of the remainder of the worms, that would be lovely. We have 2,500 health left to take down. And, okay, all of the mid-sized worms are now dead. Wow, this is actually turning out to be incredibly easy. And you know what? I'm absolutely here for it. The Perforator worm has about 6,500 health that we need to take down. However, we're not a million miles from adrenaline once again. In fact, make that present tense. There we go. Is this going to count as being done? No, the Perforator hive is indeed done. But the worm... Oh, the worm just despawns. Did I really just do that first time? I think I did, you know. Oh, come on! That's got to deserve a like, surely! Wow. Well, there we are. We bleeding did it. And what have we got here? The Perforator mask. We've got the bloody worm tooth. 10% increased melee damage. It's melee damage, so we don't really need that. We've got the bloodstained glove, which is the crimson counterpart for the other thing from the corruption. Although this one comes with healing. Hell yeah! I'm loving expert death mode so far, my friends, if you can't tell already. For any of you folks interested in the lore, there it is, the Perforators and their hive. I'm going to go and install that right next to all of the other lores we got going on. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to decide what we want to do next, because, oh my goodness me, has this episode not been anywhere near long enough yet. I was not expecting the Perforators to take that short of an amount of time, but, I mean, there we go. I'm thinking we get ourselves some more Aerialite ore, okay? And then we see if we can't make ourselves the remainder of the aerospec upgrades. You know, there was a whole bunch of accessories that I wanted to try and make. So, yeah. Got another beehive planet and another beehive planet. We don't need none of that. We need Aerialite, which specifically seems to be found on the normal Sky Islands. Wow! Enchanted Sword Shrine! Nice! Not that we can use the enchanted sword in this series. Here we go, my friends. Yet more Aerialite ore. Hey, can you, like, stop hurting me, please? I would very much appreciate it there, but get out of here. The Sky Glaze. Wasn't expected to find that today, but there we are. Once again, pretty sure we're not allowed to use it, but, oh wow, 9 magic damage. Unfortunately, yeah, the enchanted sword is completely useless. All of these are melee weapons. So, and I can't believe I'm going to do this, but it's going to get bye-byes. We just do not need it. So, the feather crown and the harpy ring. The skyline wings, we've already sort of decided that we're just going to sort of pass them over for now. Aerial hammocks? I mean, potentially, that'd be quite nice to have. And here we are with the tracking disc. Strictly speaking, we could make this. I guess the question is, do we want to make this? I mean, sure. So starting off with the aerial hammocks, let's get that going. It's a quick one. That's actually really, really good. And that means we can save ourselves a hotbar slot. And there's the tracking disc, requiring 4 Aerialite bars, 7 sea prisms, 7 devious platings, and 5 mysterious circuitry. It's strong. We could probably get ourselves a slightly better reforged than that in just a bit here. But yeah, now we have some other things to get ourselves. The feather crown would be nice. It requires a regular crown, though. Ah, bugger. I don't have any rubies. Right, let's think about this. I think there might be an easy way of doing this. If I was to pop in here and buy myself, say, a whole bunch of, like, silt or something, then, wow, that's actually really expensive. Okay, I remember now. So we put the batteries in there, and then we put the tracking disc in there. Oh, is that it? 8%. That's a bit poo, isn't it? There they are. Power cell factories. To be honest, I should have placed these things down far, far sooner. Then I'd have a lot more batteries. So, extractinator, yes, it can be made, but sadly only via grabbing crate. So, maybe we just do this thing the old-fashioned way, eh, folks? Let's get ourselves spelunker potions. Do we have any spelunker potions? I don't know why I keep trying to make potions when I can just buy them. This really is the episode of Python's poor memory, isn't it? Alright, underground deserts typically are the best place to find extractinators. So let's see if we can find one. I think, honestly, the thing I want to go for above all else is actually the feather crown here. It directly benefits us as a rogue. The harpy ring, on the other hand, I'm not really all that interested in it. So I think I am actually going to go ahead and unfavorite it, okay? The feather crown. That's what I want above all else. Here we are. Spelunker activated. We just need to go find ourselves some underground houses now. Oh, there's one down here, my friendos. What have we got in here? Oh, it's another magic conch. All right, looks like we've got ourselves a Bast statue here. We've got the golfer, an extractinator, and a chest. Damn, that's a lot of stuff. All right, very good. Looks like we got ourselves another chest down to the bottom left. We got ourselves a heart crystal directly beneath us. Not really overly fussed about heart crystals. Also the chests. I just want to see what kind of stuff I can find. Although, if a heart crystal so happens to present itself to us, then sure, I'm going to go and get it. This one has got an ancient chisel. And you know what? I really don't feel like we need to go too much further, to be honest. I mean, I just needed the extractinator. We have the extractinator. So let's get on with doing some stuff here. Don't even need to buy any silt. I've already got 271 that was laying around in my little thingy-madoohickey. So... ruby? Question mark? I mean, we've already got a diamond for crying out loud. Okay, there we are. We do indeed have a ruby. Excellent. Okay, I'm actually really happy about that. We've got 43 gold coins out of that, too. Wow. Not bad at all. All right, crown. Finally, we need feathers. Hey, random slime NPC! And he's fallen all the way down to the ground. All right, I think we are just about done here with the feather harvesting. Oh, yeah, a whole bunch more on the ground as well, similar to before. Even a little nuggy. So, feather crown, there it is. It's a material, 15% increased rogue projectile velocity, stealth strikes, cause feathers to fall from the sky on enemy hits. Love it. And look at that, we've got ourselves a whole bunch of additional crit chance with the lucky prefix. Don't mind if I do. So, what is this a material for? The Moonstone Crown. Ooh, rogue projectiles summon homing moon sigils as they travel. Wow, stuff strikes summon lunar flares on enemy hits as well. Okay, that's kind of cool. We do have to take down Moonlord first. This remains a material though. What for? The nanotech. Wow, this is like one of those super uber mega ultra nanotech freaking rogue accessories, eh? Okay, that's going to take some time to get that, but for now, I think we're going to put that on in place of the fungal clump, maybe? I don't know. I think in the next episode, what I'd really like to do is I'd like to try and get myself the Anklet of the Wind. And the good news is, the next boss of progression takes me to the jungle anyway. So, it all works out perfectly, my friends. So, on that note, it is time to wrap up today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode, of course you're excited to see more, do be sure to hit the like button. I'd very much appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But for now, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Do have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you folks in the next episode. Bye-bye!